I've gotten a lot of comments on how to start doing what I do with like flipping and buying these cheap cars. And I'll just give you how I do my way. It's not the right way, it's not the wrong way, it's just my way. I recommend finding a brand or a specific vehicle that you are comfortable working with. Mine is this GM brand and specifically the 3800 vehicles that come with the 3800 engine because GM made a lot of vehicles that had this engine in it. They came in the Buick LeSabre, the Buick Century, Regal, Park Avenue. In the Chevy, they came with the Impala, the Monte Carlo, some of the Camaro, and in Pontiac, the Grand Prix and the Bonneville. So there's a lot of models in there. So the engine's super easy to work with. But I do typically stick with the LeSabre because I have a lot of spare parts for them. So if I can keep buying that one specific vehicle, then I can accumulate extra parts for when I do buy them. Then I just kind of have it laying around and it's less cost for me going out and having to buy it. Also, anytime I'm in the salvage yard, I can just grab really mostly changed out parts like center console lids and trim pieces and things like that. Just really keeps my costs low and it really increases the frequency at which I can flip the vehicle, which time is money. I try not to ever have more than 1 to 2 cars at a time. This is not something that I do for a living. It's something I do for side income to help me pay off debt. So it's always a good thing. Another thing with these Buick LeSabres, for whatever reason, in my area, they sell really well. So I can buy them. You know, cheap. I can be into them for less than typically $1,000, usually around $700, $800, and then I can sell them typically for around $3,000. So I usually make about $2,000 on these cars. So it's a really easy way for me to make a couple $1,000s. Um, I always change the fluids. I always try to drive the vehicles at least 200 miles before I sell them. I'm always honest with the people that I sell cars to. I'm not trying to be shady and some scummy person. I'm just trying to make a little extra money for my family, and this is the way that I do it. I'd be happy to answer any other questions you have. I do mostly buy my vehicles from Copart. I usually do buy them wrecked. I usually just try to buy ones that need new body panels. And if you're following along, the gold one just needs a new steering knuckle and maybe a new tie rod. The blue one I'm working on, I'm going in way deeper because I do plan on keeping this one personally for myself. So I am completely rebuilding the top end of the engine. And I'm going to do some new stuff with the wheels and suspension and other things. So that one I'm going way deeper in. But typically I try to find things with like hail damage or need a new body panel or new bumper, or steering components, things like that. So if you have any other questions, feel free to ask them here. I can make other videos. Just let me know what you're looking into and I will do what I can for you. Thanks, guys.